You got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a hey now! Metal mic coming at ya from the bunker. That's right. I got a little bit of time real quick here to shoot a video. Trying to clear out some of my hoard, as you know. Selling some stuff on eBay. Just trying to get rid of a lot of the stuff I saved over the years when I did the dumpster diving, estate clean outs, garage sales, you name it. So, let's zoom in right here. Sorry I haven't shot any videos for you in a while. Not that I haven't wanted to. So look at this dusty old piece. Let's see that we get the shot we're looking for. Dirty as can be. You can see if I rub it, I could get the dirt off, no problem. And that's what I will have to do. Basically, it's just in the box. It's nothing special. It's just got great graphics. Frozen beverage on a stick. Aluminum. Ice treat molds. Freeze them at home for economy wholesomeness. Kids go for frozen suckers. It's just a neat little piece. Maybe someone that has like a general store type collection, advertising. You gotta love it because overall the box is 100% complete. A few recipes on the back there. So we're gonna clean that up and get that on there. Look at, that's how I found it too. You know, literally this is how I would find stuff. I wish I could remember where I found it. Here's a great little piece. Kind of Art Deco, 1960s, 50s, whatever the case. Who knows the real age of it, right? Could be a sewing box. It could be a purse. But overall, you know, I'm not really seeing any damage on it. Looks to be Bakelite. Let's open it up once and see. It's just a box, right? It's as simple as can be. It's a purse is what I really believe it to be. Just a mod purse or basket. Vanity top. Great piece though. So that's got to go on eBay. Good Lord, what is this? It's a signed Minnesota Gophers basketball. Go Gophers, and then the coach, whoever that was. Don't know, just something I grabbed and probably kept simply because it was signatured. Signed. So we'll leave that be. What else have we got in here? Not much. Just a very old general store. Home today is from the Heights store, 1937. I didn't write this on, but the former owners did. It's got the address, everything. Columbia Heights, 1937. You gotta love it. So that's just cool. General store. I think that came from a radio shop, a guy that had a radio shop. When I say radio repair, I mean a bunch of old wood barrels here. This is a piece I picked up. I don't know why I did. A few years back, about 2011, I was shooting a sizzle for Adam Reed. That's the guy that did the Gene Simmons show. And so they sent out a cameraman and basically went out and tried to drum up any type of business that I could as far as junking in the alley and garage sales. Found a guy having a garage sale. He had these. You know, I don't know what I paid for them. They're obviously reproductions. They got the Phillips screw in them. I mean, he looks early though, I gotta tell you. That's interesting. He really actually does look early. I mean, maybe they did have screws. I don't know. This could be an early piece. I'll have to look for a marking on it. Thing is I don't know cast iron at all. So we'll have to look and see if it's got a mark anywhere on it. We got all these horses there. Try to get a better shot there for you. And we got a wagon. What is in there? No marks though. You know, I'm sure it's a reproduction. There would have to be a mark on it somewhere. But you don't know. I don't know. I simply don't know. I'm looking all over it right now to see if there's anything. I'm almost convinced I would have looked at this earlier when I got it. The detail's not where I would want it to be anyway. I don't know. That's the thing. That's what's so crazy nowadays is you can have a piece and go, oh, this is a reproduction, and then that's the real one. And vice versa. You have one that looks so old and beautiful. Don't listen to my knowledge. Here's a nice little hook, though, I found. I can incorporate that into the house somewhere. And then right here, what do we got? Don't ask me. It's an old model kit. I cleaned out an estate years ago and saved tons of them. I believe it's just the box. So let's open it up. And what does it got? It's got tons of old photograph postcards from a Learn to Fly, Flying Cloud Airport. Awesome. A vintage card. A couple pennants. Looks like I got some pennants, some buttons. Just a bunch of little miscellaneous fun shit. That'll be great. Here's from, this is a kit. Let's open it up. There's probably nothing exciting in here, but this was an American Indian that passed away in the trailer park I was in, and he used to make stuff out of, I think I've got a bunch of bones, or, I've got a buddy that does this stuff. I have to get this to him. Looks like claws of some type, carved out of bone. Just looks like some type of work that he was working on with shells, claws, beads, rawhide, and bullet shell. I've got a buddy, though, that is into this stuff. Taxidermy. He just loves cleaning up old shit. He'll just eat this up. He's the old guitar player from my band, Cromlick. In the 1990s, early 1990s, I joined Cromlick. We played one big Metal Fest show at First Avenue. I got to play the First Avenue main stage to a packed house, headlined it. It's on YouTube. Just look Cromlick up. I think it's 1992 or 91, 93. Cromlick. Mike Lund. Here's a great game, Junior Combination Board. Very early. 1905. Looks to be complete. We're going to list that on eBay. That's it. I mean, we pulled all this crap out of here. Is there anything left in there? Nope, bone dry. That's what we wanted. So I'll pick a couple of these items and throw them on eBay. As far as the pincushion goes, the Hitler one that I was contacted about, I'd love to sell it to you. The problem is eBay is so frickin' touchy with the German World War II stuff, you can't get a read on them. Meaning I've sold stuff, 10, 12 items, then suddenly I put one on and they pull it, and where that comes into effect is it affects your selling. You know, you get too many of these offenses because you don't know what you're going to get pulled down for at some point, so you just have to be careful. So I just never list anything German World War II anymore. It's just too fucking bullshitty. It's just bullshit. I mean, it's history. It should be allowed to be sold. And all I'm doing right now is I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to sell that. I've got these headlights off a 1967 GTO right there. Not headlights, but the fucking framing for them. I forget what they're called, bezels or whatever the hell. This is actually very early, this scale, from this a place that sold buggies. I believe that's early 1900s, late 1800s. And this is just a scattering of the madness. So we got one more tub. We've gone through 3 tubs for eBay. We got one more to go. Now, out of the 2, these are the things that I haven't listed yet. And it's all not much. And then here's the other stuff that I listed and didn't sell. And it's going to go to the flea market in the summer. And then we'll sell it there and we'll get rid of it. We're going to keep this shit moving, run that dirt, get the gold, and make space. You know, this is fun to get this up. And then just upgrade the collection of my military stuff. Anyone want to trade? Anyone want to do anything like that? German, World War II, Japanese, you name it. I'm always hunting. Here's the thing, though. Look at this. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes here of 78s. There's some blues. There's some country. They have to be gone through. Suggestions. You know, I wish I could trust an expert to come in and take a look at them, because 99.9% of them are going to be of no value. Flea market, get rid of shit. But there could be some sleepers in here. And that's the thing. Don't know. Have to really pound through them, I guess, under the light, take an afternoon. That's what I gotta do. Metal Mike, as always, hey-ya!